I'm going to show you the update of the garden. And then my newest project, which is an arbor. Actually, it's an allée of 3 arbors. And I'm really excited about it. I'm going to plant it with climbing roses, of course. And I just finished installing it, so it's not quite tweaked. I might have to level it, and then I'm going to have to put some garden stakes in to anchor it down real well. And then, of course, plant it up with roses. Here's the arbor before I put it together outside. It takes about an hour of installation to put the pieces together. And that's for somebody who is early 60s and has a little bit of arthritis in her hands. The hardest part is holding those little tiny screws. I dropped a ton of them. So very simple to put together, and you can do it within an hour or so. Now I'm going to bring it outside, and I think there's just 6 little screws to attach together, and that's a pretty quick installation. And here's the view this way. And I think I'm going to love it. When I had the first one up, I wasn't as excited as this one. And I think it's going to look amazing. So I'm going to go in and make the 3rd one. But I think it's going to create some vertical interest because I have a big blank wall here, and that'll create some real pretty interest. Now, nothing's up against the house. I don't have any plants or dirt there because I like to keep it blank so I can tend to the house easily, and then for bugs and things. But wow, it's looking so pretty. And this plant here is beautiful. It's called Violet's Pride. Right here. And I found I really like the violety color next to these knockouts. I put knockouts in between for interest because they tend to flower a lot. But I can't wait to get the vines twining around this arbor. I already started a little bit right here because I couldn't resist. That's Climbing Royal America that I had. And then in front of that's a Lady Shallot. And I'm testing her because I'm not sure how well she'll do in ground here in Central Florida. But that's arbor number 2 up. And here's with all 3 of them installed. And I think it's going to look amazing. I haven't anchored them down yet, and I'm going to use some rebar for that. And then I may tweak the spacing a bit. But that's the overall look, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to look beautiful once the roses grow up them. Right there. Here's an update of the arbors, and I'm really loving them. They're coming out beautiful. They're filling in nicely. I have a mystery plant that just popped up and filled up. The first one and the last one, it's some kind of a beautiful purple vine, and I just let it go. It was crawling up a tree years ago, and these might be little seedlings of it. But I do have some roses planted up it, and then I have a lot of roses just in pots waiting to be put in the ground. They just need another maybe half a year before I plant them in the ground. I got them as bare root, and so I'm just babying them until they get a little bit older. And then I do have an Eden climber going up the middle one. And then there's a perennial blue climber that just scaled the top of this first one. And it's gonna look amazing in the spring. I can't wait for that. And in the back here, I have a James Galloway that's climbing up here. And here's the back view. And I'll just walk through. It's kind of magical walking through it. And I can just imagine what it's like when it's all roses. Walking through this. But I just wanted to give you a quick update to see so that you could decide if you want to put in a rose allée or not. Now here's a little bit of information about the arbors that I installed. They came from Plow and Hearth, and I installed them about 70 inches apart. If I had more space, I would put them a little bit farther apart, but this little alley here is fairly short. Here is the arbor that I installed. It's by Plow and Hearth. I did not sink it into the ground. It's just kind of resting on the gravel, but I am going to sink in 4-foot rebars 2 feet into the ground and attach them with zip ties for anchoring. That way I get a little bit more height. Once installed, it is kind of close to your head, especially when the vines are coming down. Ideally, if I had more room and more money, I would have bought one that's a little bit wider and a little bit taller. But this fit as a budget arbor, especially since I had to buy 3 of them for the allée. And I'm overall very happy with this. I purchased this because it has some pretty sturdy square tubing, and it has this double tubing on each end. So I think it would give it a little bit more stability. Here's a close-up. You can see how it's just resting in the gravel. I moved away some of the gravel so that you could see it. But I really like that it has this double thick tubing for stability, because I'm in a hurricane area and this is going to help balance it a bit, especially with once I have the rebar put in, it'll be fine. Here's where they join together. And then there's also an area that they join together up at the top here on both sides. And it's a pretty sturdy arbor. I went by the weight. If something was really flimsy and only a few pounds, I wasn't even going to consider it. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and happy gardening.